Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw News Brief. We're going to try to keep this one brief. Larson, what's in the news? Some beef between Seth Rollins and Dave Meltzer, perhaps?
Seems that way. Started yesterday. Wrestling Observer reported that there was a meeting before Raw in the locker room where Vince addressed the locker room about travel issues related to Crown Jewel. Also at this meeting, Dave Meltzer, of course, he is a Wrestling Observer himself, said that Seth gave a bit of a rah-rah speech.
Yeah, there seemed to be, according to Wrestling Observer himself, there are some wrestlers, the ones that apparently aren't even happy being in the WWE in the first place, who weren't buying the company line of, this was mechanical issues. There are another set of wrestlers who were like, yeah, it's probably just mechanical issues. We're buying that line. And then, according to Dave, Seth got up and tried to boost some morale.
Yeah, Seth has issue with Dave's claims, however, tweeting him at him last night, quote, "And lastly, Dave Meltzer, you're at best a purveyor of misinformation, or at worst, an outright vindictive liar.
Yeesh.
I hope it's the former, hashtag rah-rah."
That's boosting his own morale.
Yeah, I guess so. And then this afternoon, Fightful Select. Go subscribe, by the way.
It's great,
They do
man.
great work.
Friggin' wake up. I have an email waiting for me with wrestling news.
Worth every dollar.
Exclusive to the people who sub
Worth
to it.
every cent. Go subscribe to Fightful Select. They're the best. They had a report that said, quote, a WWE talent had reached out to Fightful this morning, and said, quote, Seth did not make a peep during that meeting. Didn't say a word. People are going after him for no reason. Fightful then reached out to Seth. Seth responded. This is what he said. Quote, Vince and Triple H held an all-talent meeting to explain the travel situation returning from Crown Jewel. They commended the talent for their conduct in a tough spot and fielded questions and allowed anyone to voice their feelings on the matter. Some talent spoke up, and overall, it was productive forum. I said 0 words. I made no speech. Pretty simple. And then this afternoon, I believe. Oh, no, this is from last night when they posted this video clip of Wrestling Observer Radio. It's like 3-something in the morning when this particular tweet was.
So 3-something in the morning our time, 6 in the morning Eastern time. They posted a clip from probably, I would think, they do like late night
the Raw
Wrestling
recap,
Observer
essentially.
radio.
Yeah.
So late last night, this radio went down. Super early in the morning, video of it went up. And it basically, Meltzer said, Seth seems to be mad at me. I don't know why. He has a lot of other stuff going on. And then Seth reacted to a video clip of that post because they have a YouTube channel where they post clips trying to advertise the newsletter and the radio. And he tweeted that just like this afternoon saying, no, Dave, my problem is that you're spreading complete lies. I gave no speech. I said nothing before, during, or after the meeting, so either you or your source is full of it. Either way, it's a bold-faced lie, and I kindly ask you to quit pushing it. Larson, there is a mole inside.
Well, I don't
I'm sorry,
a mole.
there's somebody who's out to get Seth Rollins.
Yes.
We've said this a million times. Whomever has sources in WWE, people have their agendas.
Everybody has their agendas.
Yeah.
And apparently whoever Meltzer's source is, at least this particular story, has an agenda, and it seems pretty obvious what it is. Mm-hmm. That agenda is
burn it down.
Knocking Seth down a peg or 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Which is...
The Sharks haven't gone away, man.
No. I mean, we hear that the atmosphere backstage is more friendly. We don't hear about the same level of politicking. However, I guess that means it's not totally something from a bygone era.
I'd
Still
be
around
surprised if that ever left
No.
wrestling. Yeah.
No, not when there's serious money on the line.
Yeah. So who is Larson?
I'm not going to speculate. That's irresponsible.
It's shock. Roman Reigns.
He's not even on Raw.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Get your speculation right.
I don't know, man. But hey, again, somebody there in WWE evidently is a subscriber to Fightful Select because they're reaching out to our guy Sean Ross Sapp over there. So that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Also, WWE announced some new performance center signings.
Everybody. They have to build a new performance center to accommodate all the talent they're signing.
Everyone. Of course, the two most prominent names announced today officially Scarlett Bordeaux, Shotzi Blackheart are NXT. WWE announced their arrival at the PC along with Indy Hartwell. Those three competitors, Scarlett Bordeaux, Shotzi, and Indy Hartwell. Joey Ryan tweeted out high praise for them as well. And Stephon Smith adding, quote, 4 new recruits have reported for training at the WWE Performance Center, strengthening the ranks of WWE's training facility in Orlando, Florida. The latest group to report includes 3 independent women's wrestling standouts and a referee. Where are they going to put their stuff? There's no more locker room in those. There's no more lockers, man.
I don't know, man.
Where are they going to put their stuff?
know.
Duffel bag?
I don't know. I don't know.
What are they going to do?
Going to have to put their stuff on the floor until someone. But no one's getting called up anymore.
Even when I went there a year ago, those rings were packed. They have like 8 rings at the Performance Center, and there was people in every single one of them. Where are they even going to train now?
They got to build a new space.
Where are they going to improve their performance? What, on the floor?
No, you can't do that.
You can't have matches in the gym.
No. What is this?
Weird
Some
stipulation.
sort of backyard ring.
Right, exactly.
Might as well sign Superhuman at that point.
That would not be surprising at this point. Could you imagine? Somebody needs to whip up a Performance Center picture, signee picture of Superhuman.
Superhuman, yeah.
That's a shoot name, by the way. Oh, so yeah. Anyways, those 4 signees now get to deal with the drama going on in WWE and all this stuff.
Apparently, discontent running wild.
Right. Exactly.
Everybody wanting to leave.
Yeah.
People come in the door. People wanting to leave as soon as possible. It's
people signing new contracts in June, wanting to leave in October. Mike and Alice. So yeah, that's interesting stuff. We actually go in depth on our thoughts about Seth Rollins and his interactions on social media and with fans. I kind of like to think that we had a fairly nuanced conversation about it.
That's what we put on the Patreon instead of YouTube, because it wouldn't. People don't pay attention to nuance on YouTube, man. Or I should say on our channel. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's on our Patreon at patreon.com/Steven Larson. There's all sorts of good stuff there. We get some gameplay stuff and other things there.
Stuff, yeah.
So yeah, check that out. Thanks so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.